Good morning and greetings from Camp Nakamun. My name is Rob and I am the Executive Director here at Camp. This morning we have a very important update that we want to communicate. In these last several weeks, as we have all been navigating a very different reality than before, I have found the following passage from Habakkuk 3:17-19 very encouraging. Even though the fig trees have no blossoms and there are no grapes on the vines, even though the olive crop fails and the fields lie empty and barren, even though the flocks die in the fields and the cattle barns are empty, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will be joyful in the God of my salvation. The sovereign Lord is my strength. He makes me as sure-footed as a deer, able to tread upon the heights. These verses remind me to find my hope and strength in who God is, and not in the circumstances we find ourselves in. Sometimes we find ourselves in very difficult, challenging circumstances. This does not change who God is. Bad times does not mean that God is bad. In the book of 1 John, we are told that God is love, and that He loves us. For me, this is so important to remember. Like many of you, we have been trying to figure out the details of what camp life would look like with COVID-19 as we went into the summer months. We have been hoping and praying that we would still be able to have summer camps here at Nakamun. However, this past Thursday, a provincial announcement was made that the restrictions on mass gatherings, no more than 15 people together, and all of them remaining at least 2 meters apart, would be extended through the end of summer. Based upon this reality, the decision has been made that we cannot run camps this summer at our Nakamun sites. This is very sad news. We love camp. We love getting away from our regular lives to escape to an amazing place where so many life-changing things happen. I know for many that a week at camp is one of the highlights of their summer. The opportunity to encounter God, to learn more about a God who loves us and wants to be in relationship with us, to enrich relationships, building lifelong relationships with others in our cabins and with our cabin leader, and to experience creation, watching the stars at night, walking along the path by the lake, enjoying a wonderful afternoon during beach day. All these things are so significant to us. The year-round staff, the staff and volunteers who come out for the summer, the parents, and all of you who were excited to be at camp this summer. Now, just because we're not able to be together at camp does not mean that you at home will not be able to participate in those things that make camp significant. Over the next weeks and months, we will be posting and sending out ways that you will be able to encounter God in rich relationships and experience creation. So, continue to watch for updates from camp. Now, specifically for the parents, I want to let you know that we are working on the details of registration fees already paid. And next week, we will be sending out emails with specific information on options that you may consider in regards to refunding funds. Specifically for the campers, we know that the experience of being overnight at camp is what you love. This year, we're looking into other options for you to be able to enjoy camp experiences from the comfort of your own home. We know that many of you support the camp through prayer. As you pray, we would ask you to remember to pray for camp leadership as we try to navigate through this situation. Pray for summer staff who were so excited to be a part of the team this summer, and pray for the campers who won't have the opportunity to come out to camp this year. Pray that we may discover creative ways to continue to carry on the ministry God has called us to, even in the midst of all of this upheaval. As I end this update, I want to remind us all that God promises to journey with us through life, through the good times and through the challenging times. He is sovereign. and He wants us to consider those around us, which means it is important to practice good physical distancing. And most important of all, remember, you are loved and you will be missed. We look forward to having you join us out here at Camp Nakamun for 2021. Thanks.